Mahila. So my mom, she got 100,000 from the sale of my grandpa H's house. So you know she's happy with the little bit she got. I mean, at this point, it's just like whatever it is, just be thankful. So and my mom, she's not very money hungry or anything. She makes a good salary out here in Vegas. It's just everything is tied up with my Aunt Dee Dee and Uncle Don's money. And she never got the proper will from that, or now the will that is tied up with the house of my Grandpa H because he's nearing death as well. So, and my Aunt Dee Dee and Uncle Don, they died in 2000 and 2012. And my cousin Mitch died in 2012 too. But so that's that. Just 1,000 flat, or what, 100,000 flat. And then uh, so my mom, she was up all night last night, worried about it. So now she had the fan going in my dad's room because my dad is in DC with my sister for her birthday and graduation celebration. Kind of before she's with everybody or whatever. So my dad's there. So my mom usually sleeps in another room just because it's too hot in the one bedroom. And that bathroom isn't as good. Like, the toilet has problems and stuff. It's kind of funny, but it's really not funny, but we should get it fixed. So and then I'm in the casita, but so my mom, she's sleeping in the master for this weekend, and like there's a TV in there. There's not in the other room, the room that used to be mine before I moved into the casita when we bought the house. So um so there's a TV in there, and like she had the fan going to prepare it. So then I went in there a little bit after she had gone to bed because she stayed up all night, and I said, um, "This was just a little bit ago. It's not real dark out yet." And so I went in there and I said, "Like, are you okay? Like, are you thinking about everything, or can you put your mind at ease?" And she was like, "Yeah," and like I rubbed her back a little bit. And then as I'm rubbing her back, on the TV is this black guy behind a white guy in bed. And like the song it sounds like Tom Jones. Now, the weird thing is I was hearing on NPR all day today about Tom Jones, that he's got a new album out, and that he did Thunderball. And like, that's one of my favorite James Bond films, Thunderball. And he did a lot of good music. Like, he's got a distinct voice. Like, you can hear his stuff. Like, it sounds very natural, and like he was a ladies' man and stuff. So he was kind of like the Elvis for Britain. Like, he was like the good British side, before they got all dark with Harry Potter and shit. So um and like, yeah, they've always been a little dark, but you get what I'm saying, that British infiltration into America and everything, like, and when everything switched up, he was a little bit different, you know. So that was the music that was playing while these two guys were in bed, and my mom's like, "Oh, gross, it's Halston," and so then I just left the room, and like I said, "Yeah, mom's watching that trash." And I just walked out, and I'm like, love you, night. And she's like, yeah, love you, night. And that was it. So, um, yeah, like, I don't want to complain, but like, I can't even like say goodnight to my mom because like I'm not into anything that she watches. Now I can't even watch like 30 seconds of it. You know, that's how I feel. And to have it to be playing to Tom Jones, I'm coming on here. This is kind of an abomination of desolation video. Like when you see it in the holy place, sharks and minnows, the thunderball kind of represents that for me a little bit. Like that's what it's like. It's like thunderball. You don't have a gun, but you have your fists and your body that you're moving around. And like that's holy to me. Like, and yeah, Tom Jones is for everyone. I get it. I get it. But like, at least it wasn't Thunderball, but it sounded like it was Tom Jones, okay? And I just thought it connected because I heard him today on the radio, and I was like, and I guess it's this fashion show or something. I saw the preview actually today for it, and then of course my mom's watching it on the spot, and you know, um, so yeah, I don't know. Just wanted to come on here. Just a heads up that could be, something to watch out for. I'm just acknowledging it. There's so many abominations of desolations these days. I mean, there's nearly one every day. So I'm just acknowledging it and do with it what you will. But my mom, she got her due today. So, and it was Lisa who didn't sign. Who didn't sign for it, and then um, to sign off on Sterling so that if they wanted to, H could take all the money and do with it what he wants, the 800,000. But you know, um, he had cancer and he's been going through a lot in his head. Like he's been making these rash financial decisions that he would never make before. So it's kind of weird. But like, yeah, I just want to come on here and say that like just a heads up, it could be, but a lot went down today. So all right, thank you, have a good night.